G'day folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's December 28. Hope you've had a Merry Christmas and eaten and drank plenty in moderation, of course. This is the natural gas update before the year end. So we've got a few instruments here to talk about. Is the natural gas commodity price and some shares and ETFs, including BOIL, UNG and KOLD. So let's get stuck straight into it. First off, for natural gas, we've got the weekly, daily and hourly, and I'll go through the same format for all those instruments. You can see here on the weekly, we're still broken down below our moving average on the CCI 400, our trend indicator, and our CCI 150 is still trending in line with the price, which is what it usually does, with the exception of when it has a divergence. In this case, it had a couple of bearish divergence there on the weekly. Bearish on the CCI 150 versus bullish movement on the price, and eventually broke down on both of those instances. On the daily, likewise, the CCI 400 is still below its moving averages and still very bearish in the outlook. The CCI 150, our divergence indicator, is also showing no sign of a divergence, still tracking in line with the price. It did have a divergence back here. You can see those lower highs on the CCI versus higher highs on the price, and eventually did fall off as well. And we've got this support at 22.58. Resistance at 36.63. Now, since our last update on this dotted line here, the price has pretty much been going sideways. You can see there the CCI 400 has been fluctuating up and down, but slowly rising. The CCI 150 also in line with the price, so nothing really major to report there in terms of a bounce. There's no divergence to talk of either. So if I go next to the Pro Ultra Shares DJ UBS Natural Gas ETF, this is BOIL. You can see there on the weekly, it has broken above its moving average on the CCI 400 on the weekly. Likewise on the daily. And you can see there there's a big drop off on the price as well compared to the commodity price, but it has bounced off that support at 23.80. On the hourly chart, you can see there the CCI 400 is still in an up move, which is a positive. The CCI 150 has had a bullish divergence, and that's still moving to the upside after bouncing up from that support line again. But again, it's pretty much going sideways, so nothing really dramatic in terms of move to the upside. We want to see it break at least to this point around a 23% Fibonacci retracement. So we expect it to fall somewhere in that area, possibly, if this continues to the upside. Next, we've got the United States Natural Gas Fund LP, which is UNG for as a ticker. It's broken down on the weekly on the CCI 400. The CCI 150 is tracking in line with the price. The CCI 400 on a daily has broken below its moving average, but it's making a bit of a retrace back towards the moving averages. The CCI 150 likewise is bounced off that support on the 453. You can see there it's tracking in line with the price, the CCI 150. No divergence to talk of. We did have a divergence back here, somewhat a bullish divergence versus the price, and it's bounced off that support. So similar to the BOIL, we expect it to bounce as long as this CCI 150 keeps moving to the upside. Likewise, the CCI 400 is still tracking upwards, so that's a slight positive. And lastly, we'll look at Pro Ultra Shares Bloomberg Natural Gas, which is KOLD. You can see there on the weekly, it's broken below its moving averages on the CCI 400. The CCI 150 is still trending upwards on that one there. No sign yet to break below. You can see on the daily, it has bounced off this resistance at 115.60 and making slight lower prices there. The CCI 150 is also in line and tracking with the price, and the CCI 400 is still broken up above its moving averages, but again, it's retracing slightly to the downside. On the hourly, you can see there the CCI 400 is still tracking downwards. No sign of a bounce yet. The CCI 150 did have a bearish divergence back here, broke to the downside. You can see there, hit our target for our last video, and it's still tracking pretty much sideways since our last video. So pretty much almost status quo as opposed to what it was in our last video, so not much really to report. So again, looking at the various charts, there is a couple of divergences to watch out for all of those. So just be mindful of that as we move forward, and I'll keep you up to date as we advance in the coming days towards the new year. So if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.